Hey, so in this quick video right here, I just want to talk to you guys out there and let you guys know how I fire drivers. So one thing about it is that when you're starting up your trucking company, right? Like I tell you guys, what are you really focused on? You're really focused on making money, you know, starting to see some of that money back that you have invested into your actual company, right? But I believe a lot of people fail to actually look at the actual operational piece of your actual trucking company, especially when it comes to how are you going to actually fire drivers? Because of course, it's going to come a point when you have to hire a driver, especially you guys out there who are hiring drivers and not just driving your own truck, being the owner operator. So now you're in the business of hiring people and firing people out there. So I just want to put this quick video out to you guys today on how I like to actually fire my drivers. And the thing about it is that I really don't want to fire anyone, to be honest with you, you know, because I want to make sure that I'm hiring people that actually want to come on and drive the truck. And I want to make sure that I'm hiring drivers who really want to be in the truck, you know. So for me, honestly, I would rather have a driver quit on me than me having to fire that driver, because I understand that when I fire a driver, that now that driver might have a family, that driver has bills, you know. Now I'm actually having to take money out of that driver's pretty much, you know, out of potentially his kids or his family's mouths. But that's just part of business. You guys will have to fire, you know, people, whether you're hiring drivers or whatever it is, whatever type of business you have. So you have to prepare yourself to actually fire people out there. So here's an example on how I like to fire drivers, right? So I had one of my drivers, he ended up, he kept being late for picking up and delivering loads. And then I kept giving him warnings like, hey man, next time, you know, you got one more time. Then he ended up being late for pickup, or he ended up being late for the delivery. I can't remember which one it was at the moment. And I gave him another chance. You know, I'm that type of guy, right? Especially me just starting out, being the boss, being a business owner. There's a lot you're going to have to learn. And the major thing that you have to learn out there is to be firm, you know, and to be stern when it comes to being the actual boss. You know, and this is something I had to learn over time, because when I first started, I was like this pretty lenient type of guy, you know, like, oh man, you was late for the pickup. Okay, man, you know, don't be late again. Then it happened again. Oh man, you was late. Hey man, you know, try to make sure that you're going to always be on time for pickup and deliveries. And then the third time, it's like, okay, man, you can't be late anymore, man. You know, I'm gonna start fining you. So I start taking like $50 out of that actual load that driver was supposed to make. And then the fourth time is like, hey man, next time this happens, I gotta let you go. So after a while, you guys have to start becoming firm out there. And I know a lot of people, especially first-time business owners, you will be just like me. You will be very lenient, because first off, you just want that truck to roll so you guys can make money out there. So when that fifth time came around, yay, I had to wait. You know, it took me 5 times basically to let this driver go. So how I like to fire drivers is basically I dispatch my own trucks. So I dispatched my driver to come back through the city where I was located at the time. And then I met up with him face to face and said, hey man, I have to let you go. You know, just because you basically have failed over time and time again to meet deadlines when it comes to pickup and delivery. And I told you, you know, if you basically was late again, that I was going to have to let you go. But I believe he probably thought I just was saying that because it took me so long, you know. So for you guys out there, create some standards, create some requirements, you know, within your own company. And I've learned so much just basically off of that first gentleman that I had to let go that day. And the reason why I like to bring them back to where I'm at and bring my truck home, because you don't want to fire your drivers while they're out on the actual road, because hey, who knows? They might get mad at you and they might want to start taking stuff off the truck, or they might want to sabotage your truck and mess it up. You know, so for me, it's best to bring your drivers back to your home base so you could physically have your truck, let them go and fire them face to face, give them their pay, whatever pay that they have actually earned. And also, I bought him a bus ticket to get them back home. So that's pretty much up to you guys on how you're going to get them back home when it comes to the transportation mode. But for me, I like to bring them back to my home, to where I'm at the time, where I'm located, do a face-to-face, actually give them their actual last pay, and then go ahead and get them that bus ticket or plane ticket, however, whatever type of mode of transportation to get them back home. And I do it this way because, like I say, I don't want them to be out on the road trying to sabotage my truck and my trailer, bring it back with stuff missing or stuff messed up, because, of course, when you're firing somebody, you're actually kind of messing up, you know, their life, because who knows how fast they could go out and go acquire another job. But as business owners, this is part of the business right now. I mean, this is part of the business. You know, we are in the business of hiring people and also firing people out there. So, hey, it's going to be tough. I only had to do it 2 times, you know, and I feel like it's 2 times too many, you know, but I do not, I don't care, and I don't really, you know, live off of firing drivers, because, you know, you want to hire drivers. And of course, the drivers are the ones that's going to create the profit within your company. In return, you're going to be able to pay your driver to sustain their quality of life. So you always want those trucks to be rolling anyway out there. But you guys will have to fire some drivers one day, especially guys who aspire to become truck and company owners out there. So if you have any questions, hit me on my email, broker@managedtrans.com. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. 30-day free trial with DAT. Everything in the description box below. Go sign up with TAFS, Trans Am Financial Services. CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.